What's going on, everybody? It's a match respected with your man Eric Wilson alongside my brother Alex Fleming. As always, when I start my shows, we need justice for Breonna Taylor. We need justice for Elijah McClain, and we need justice for Vanessa Gillian. Let me get him in here. You know, Mr. Alex Fleming. Alex, morning, sir.
I wish it was.
I didn't say good. I just said morning. Oh, man. Brother, this team, the Orlando Magic, have given us highs and have given us lows. I don't know if this is probably one of the lower points, if you will, but it's all I'm going to say to you is something you already know. 11 points in the first quarter. 11. And then they say things happen in threes. So first we lose Jonathan Isaac. Then we lost MCW. And now Aaron Gordon. Wow. Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
Where do I begin? The Magic are shooting too many damn threes. They went 11 for 41 from the three-point line. That's 26%. I'm not even trying to be technical. Ross and Fournier had 15, but Ross is coming off of the bench, and most of that was in garbage time. Aaron Gordon was fouled hard by Kyle Lowry. It doesn't look that bad, but it looks like a lariat when a man is in the air. He was grabbing his leg whenever he was on the ground, and there was a little bit of jaw jacking. It's definitely starting to boil over. Aaron Gordon doesn't have to be here next year. And if you take Aaron Gordon away from this roster, there's not a lot of explosiveness. Besides Fournier and Ross, Vucevic had 12. You know how they like to shut him down because he's the primary scorer. He's
exactly
the main problem. You take away the problem, you really don't have a problem anymore. And then Wes Iwundu had double figures with 11. Shooting 40% from the field, 35 of 87 is not going to get the job done. And I don't even know where to begin with the Raptors. 6 players in double figures.
Well, this is what. Hold up. This is why they're world champions. I mean, listen, we've been talking about the geniusness that is, as you call him, Dr. Octopus, Coach Nick Nurse, what he's able to do with this team. I mean, and we thought they were going to be a one-hit wonder. I don't care what anybody says. There were people who, after the Toronto Raptors won that chip last year, they were like, oh, yeah, they're like a Cisco's Enter the Dragon. They a one-hit wonder. Ain't no thong going on here, okay? Dr. Octopus has reminded people, don't sleep on this team. We are the reigning defending NBA world champions. And guess what? He is proving that by having moments like he did last night against the Orlando Magic.
Well, they're probably the most well-coached team next to Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs. They'd probably be doing a lot better if they had LA, but that's a completely different conversation. Back to Nick Nurse. Fred VanVleet, 21 points, 10 dimes. Spicy P, 15 points, 6 rebounds.
Can we call him an all-star? Hold on. Can we call Spicy P an all-star? Can we call him that and be legit about it?
Pascal Siakam is an all-star.
Well, not many people are saying that, though. Not many people are giving this young man the credit that he is rightfully due.
You remember last year when we covered Toronto, and I tried to tell people about Pascal Siakam, and people scoffed and thought I was crazy, and they're like, you know what, whatever, we don't know. Fast forward a year. Pascal Siakam is now their leading scorer. He's their down-low presence when it comes to defense. And all of a sudden, he made an all-star selection with Kawhi on the opposite coast. So, maybe I'm talking too fast and they're just listening too slow.
Yeah,
I'm not quite sure.
I think it's the latter of the two, if you ask me. But keep going. Go ahead, brother.
Norman Powell with 14 points. Anunoby with 11 points. And everybody likes to rebound on this team. When you have rebounds and you have time of possession, and you actually hit your shots, you can dominate the court. This is not a good matchup without Jonathan Isaac. It really, really isn't. But the problem is the Nets got blown out like a head gasket last night against Boston, so we're still the number 7 seed. We don't have to worry about Washington. They're that fall guy in wrestling. They're only here to take L's. That's all they're here for. So the Orlando Magic are going to make the playoffs and be the seventh seed. But more than likely, this was a playoff preview, and I don't like what I saw.
Great. Just another recap of last season. I hate when history repeats itself, especially in these types of situations. But if it's what it's come to be, then this is what it's come to be, man. Next up, it is. It's my home away from home. It's the 76ers on Friday. Oh, it's going to be a hard game for me to watch. But if they're playing on Friday with no Jonathan Isaac, which we know he's not going to be there, if MCW doesn't play and Aaron Gordon doesn't play, it's going to take a lot of Melvin Frazier, Vic Law, Mo Bamba, Terrence Ross. It's going to take a lot of these bench guys to really step up, because for them to go lose 3 straight, Alex, you and I have been down this road before, man. They don't want to see me go off again. I've done it once before.
Okay, take away Terrence Ross. Everybody that you mentioned on the bench isn't even worth mentioning. Yes, they're part of the squad, but they're not difference makers. And
But
they're
they have
damn
to
sure
be.
not going to hold down Embiid and the rest of these boys.
But they have to be. They have
Here's
to.
the thing, though. Ben Simmons won't play. He's hurt. Joel Embiid, obviously, we have to deal with that. Tobias Harris is a former Orlando Magic player. For some reason, we don't fear him. Richardson should have stayed in Miami because he's up and low on the Philadelphia 76ers squad. And with no Ben Simmons, you can actually use a down low presence. I like Vucevic against Embiid for some odd reason. He plays well against him. We need Aaron Gordon to play because we need to stay in this chase. We don't want to fall back to 8. That's a death sentence.
I know. But I'm just telling you, we'll see between now and tomorrow how Gordon is feeling, how MCW is feeling. But, brother, this bench is going to have to come in, show up, and show out, man, because like you said, we can't go to number 8.
By the way, Aaron Gordon, 3 for 9, 9 points, left the game in the second quarter because of the foul off of Kyle Lowry. I hope and pray that he's doing better. Speaking of hope and pray, shout out to Paul Hollywood Edwards. Get well soon. Godspeed.
Yeah, Godspeed to our man, Paul Hollywood Edwards. Hey, the Magic Perspective with Alex and Eric. We will talk to you guys on Friday. Make sure you check this man out Saturday on his show, Turf Talk. And then, as always, your man, Eric Wilson, Saturday mornings on the Sports Arena. Magic Perspective. Peace and love. We're out.